Okay, let's continue. So, okay, how to measure voltage? Voltage, which is the electric potential difference between 2 points. Actually, you just measure it uh, using assumed current direction. Okay, this is basically if you know the current direction. For example, if you have a battery which has positive and negative terminal, then you try to always measure it so that this so-called this positive lead is on the higher side. That gives you less confusion than just measuring and twiddling and thinking which is the current flowing direction, since the current direction actually matters. And by measuring it always so that you try to keep that positive lead on the higher voltage terminal, then actually that helps on the analysis. Um, it doesn't matter if you guess it wrong, since basically uh, the measurement then it just have a negative value. Well, okay, simple calculus. U1 minus U2 is actually minus U2 minus U1. So you just switch the terminals, the measuring terminals, then actually then the then what? Then the sign is just different. Okay, here I also marked here if you have a common reference potential, then basically you have 3 voltages here. One is over the resistor, and another between that resistor on the left end, which is U1, and resistor the right end with the U2. So voltage differences. We're talking about voltage differences. How to measure the voltage in Tinkercad? Well, that's quite simple. There is a multimeter. Let's run a simulator thingy. Although this is a little bit funny stuff, I will go and tinker that. You can do actually the same thing. All of those examples what I have, you can try those yourself, change the values and see what happens.
I have a question. Can you walk us
Yes.
quickly through how you set up this view? Because for us, or at least for me, it comes in a 3D view, and I assume it's a different thing that I'm doing.
3D view. This one?
No, no, no. If you go to this Tinkercad, right? So if I want to create a new design,
Okay. You select circuits. There is a selection on the left hand side. There's the 3D circuits or
thank you, got it.
blocks. Yeah, you select the circuits. Okay, so here you can start the simulation. Yeah, and actually, nice thing about starting a simulation, then you could, in principle, change the values here. Well, for example, 9.99 kilo ohms or ohms. It makes a difference because the internal resistance of that battery. So basically, part of that 9 volts is consumed inside of the battery. But anyways, the voltage is just measured in between. So this is the multimeter. In Tinkercad, you can measure either voltage, current, or resistance. But measuring the voltage, it's just between the terminals. There. Okay. Measuring current. Okay. Basically, measuring current on this electronic, the voltage meters or multimeters is based on measuring the voltage over a known shunt resistor. So shunt resistor is a very small, and practically it shorts the connection. It is small enough so that it does not really cause much of this problem for the circuit, but okay, when you're using a multimeter on that left hand side, the green box, that's when it's on measuring the amperage or current, and here it's actually on the voltage. So basically you have the shunt resistor separately here. So I put that one to show that okay, whatever method you use, measuring current means that you will be actually having this current meter on the way of the current flow. If you connect a current meter the wrong way, okay, this is the correct way, either or. Let me simulate it first. Start simulation. Okay. So practically here I have 1 ohm resistor, which means that the current which flows here is 4.69 milliamps, and 1 ohm, it means that voltage is 4.69, and this current meter here is actually just I have that 1 ohm resistor inside, or whatever shunt resistor there is, and then calculate the result. But let's take a quick look on this one. The way you should never actually measure the current. So here I was measuring the voltage. Okay, as you can see, this is voltage meter. Let me change that one to amperage and start simulation. It measures 6 amps, meaning the short circuit current. So all the current actually flows now through this multimeter. So never connect a current meter on parallel with your circuit. It always goes basically, you cut the circuit current flow, and then you connect the current meter in between, in the way of the current. Okay. Then measuring the resistance. Okay, that's basically just you measure.
One question.
Yes, question.
I think your screen has frozen.
Ah, I see.
I'm not sure
yes.
if it's only me, but
yeah, it's not only you. Let me. Okay, now it's. I might have encountered a bandwidth problem here. Just a moment. Let's try to. Okay. Let me try to restart my video here. Zoom. Oh, my Zoom is frozen. Zoom meeting is not responding. But you can hear me still, right? Can you hear me? Anyone?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Okay, my Zoom has frozen. Oh, okay. There's always the first time so for something.
If you're using your cellular internet, I have a friend who can upgrade your operator card to have a higher internet connection if you want.
And no, it doesn't help. Believe me, it doesn't help.
I was just joking.
And it's also okay. There is a now danger that I have to restart this session, which wouldn't be nice at all. No, it's the Zoom window has frozen totally. Okay. When I actually close the Zoom, it probably means that it kicks everyone out.